Hello everybody, this is KimKawaii here, and I'm going to bring you a commentary on one of my Thresh games. This is Bronze 1, and I am by no means a pro Thresh player. This is actually like only my third time I think supporting with Thresh, but I did do really good in this game, I would like to say anyway. I got like a couple compliments on this game. People said that like, I don't know, they said I did amazing, and then also my friend Cautious said that I played like a gold player, basically, gold plus. So maybe we can say that this is like silver rank. That's what I'm gonna say, even though it is bronze 1. So I'm playing Thresh, and I'm supporting Cryo Valor 520 on Varus. We also have Charlie is Uno on Jace, NY Crownless King on Malzahar, Pyromaniac XX on Zac, and the enemy team is Xander on Ziggs, Mr. Wolf on Caitlyn, Viram on Hecarim, Being Black is Hard, I wouldn't know, on Zyra, and Vibes on Twisted Fate. So they have a very heavy AP comp, so definitely this game calls for a bulwark. My runes and masteries I'll post in the description. You'll hear like a bunch of PM sounds. That's because Cautious was PMing me in the middle of this game, and he was kind of coaching me. So just buying my starting items here. I don't have I'm using my tanky support masteries, so I don't have the greed mastery or the extra gold, whatever it is.
Welcome.
So my starting items are a little bit off. I have 20 extra gold. I'm not really a fan of the Biscuiteer or the 60-second ward. Just never really find too much use for it. That and like it's too many items in my inventory. So this is the starting items that I use a lot. 3 wards, 3 pots, and a pink ward.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
My team is chatting about Zac's special weapon skin. Apparently it changes something about his W, but I would have no idea because I'm not really familiar with Zac. This Zac was during champ select, like he hovered over Zac and I was like, yeah, pick Zac, and then he switched to Master Yi and I'm like, what are you doing? Play Zac, he's freaking broken. I think Zac is a little bit overpowered, like he's so difficult to kill. And he can like jump over half the map, it's ridiculous. So start off giving him a leash. Right here, Zac does this thing where he explodes, and it actually does a good amount of AoE damage. So I usually will auto down the little ones too, but since they're so low already, I couldn't really auto them. Right here, starting smite does 490 damage, so we leash down to 506. So Zac can just smite that and be on his way. I usually leash down as much as possible. Zyra thinks she's cool throwing down her plants, but she gets hooked, and Varus is pretty aggressive. Flashes on Ignites. I throw down my exhaust on Caitlyn, so I know she's gonna start autoing Varus, so I exhaust her so she can't do as much damage, and then she was slowed, so we went in on her. And that's a double kill for Varus at 2.5 minutes. So we've got a pretty good head start, and I want to keep that advantage, so I go up here to ward dragon. Also, we're pushing up. Anytime you push past half the lane, that's usually when I put up ward. Right here, I'm just in the bush. I'm gonna go towards the end to try to get a hook. Nope, maybe I'm not. I remember that Zyra put a ward down in there and I got baited. Put down the pink ward, but it was just a 60-second ward, so I guess 6-second ward is good. Right there, hook a minion for Varus, you know, just to help him out.
An enemy has been slain.
Cyrus forward is pretty annoying, but I don't know. I don't think it's that strong. If you have the resistances to deal with it, it's not that bad. So right there, I land a hook on Caitlyn, ear back, and that combo is really, really strong. Looks like I got the kill right there. Probably because she was so close to the tower, so I just kept on auto-attacking her because I didn't want her to get away. I wasn't sure if Varus' flight would kill her. I don't really know how his flight thingy works, so I just didn't want to risk her getting away. Zac goes in, and Varus picks up the kill right there. Right here, we should have gone around and protected Zac's little blobs from the minions, because the minions end up killing his blobs, and he can't respawn with his passive. But I'm not really that familiar with Zac, so didn't really think to do that. It looks like Zac is a little bit mad in the chat, but whatever. Next time I see a Zac do that, I'll protect his blobs. We have vision in the back bush, so I go over here in the forward bush so that we can have control of it. I realized we didn't have vision of the backside. I didn't want anybody to sneak in there. And then there you go, I land another hook on Caitlyn, ear back. And we almost kill her, but she just barely gets away, but she's pretty much gonna have to back. It looks like she decides to stick around. She's really low, so it's probably gonna be bad for her. So I'm like, okay Caitlyn, you're gonna stick around, so I play really far forward to try to get you to hook and kill. But I end up taking a lot of minion damage right there. Yeah, right there I was VPing in Varus because we're really low and we need to go back. And I'm not gonna go back until he goes back, so he says we should be... I agree, obviously. If we stayed around, it would have been pretty bad. I have a lot of gold, so it's great picking up early Sightstone, which always makes me happy. Get a rejuve bead so I can keep up my HP a bit more. Bunch of pots. 4 HP so I can stay in lane. I'm soaking up a lot of damage at Thresh, so that's why I went for the rejuve bead first, because I am getting poked a bit, but it's worth it. I haven't died yet, and I'm getting Varus fed. Right there I used my lantern to check the bush. It has longer range than than a ward. Right there, land another Q onto Zyra, ear back. She decides to fight and she should have like flashed out, but she died. Varus lands a great ultimate on Caitlyn and pick up another double kill. When you're laning against Thresh, you really... Okay, anyway, so TF ult, and Varus is really low, so I figure he's gonna try to gank Varus. So I stick close to him to protect him, but we end up getting picked off by Ziggs' ultimate anyway, so that kind of sucks. If I had their Tribush warded, we probably could have avoided that. But I didn't, so oh well, you know, what can you do? But yeah, whenever TF is coming in like that, you always want to stick to whoever's low, that way you can protect them. Which, a lot of times when I play ADC, like I'll get low after a team fight, and then TF will come gank me and my team will just run about their way and not even realize that I'm about to die, even though it's so obvious. So that's kind of how I learned to do that. Because I don't want want that person to be sad that their team left them to die for no reason. Sarah is like running around my bush, I don't know why. She needs to get out of it. I have my ultimate now, so it's time for some action. Minions secured. If I had landed my E on Caitlyn right there, we probably could have gotten another kill. I get poked down pretty well, but what they don't know is that I'm baiting them. So here comes Hakram. I throw down my lantern to give him a shield and click it if he needs to, since he seems to like to stick around. So I don't know what that Q was for. I think I was trying to cancel it and I just threw it like out in the forest. So right here I mouse over the box, so I want to see how much mana there is because I know I'm about to move it. So I wait for them to get in position, and then right there, flash in, box, and I landed it on everybody except for Hakram apparently, because I didn't get the assist for that, but I'm gonna say that that was a 3-man box, which is the best for that situation. Cautious, I'm using a build that Cautious suggested, which is early Philo Stone and Cage's Lucky Pick. The double gold pretend really helps out a lot. And since this game, I've actually been using this build a lot. And it works out most of the time. Well, all the time it works out. The extra gold for the gold pretend, I think it's really underrated. Or, oh, yeah, underrated because it's really good. I get so much gold. Yeah, Varus stayed around way too long. Like, after all that action, he should have beat or something. Cautious says, "Oh my god, you're hooking like a pro, Yata." I'm not really sure what that is, but it sounds funny. If I could have hooked Zyra there, would have been pretty funny. Just troll her a little bit. So they're pushing on my turret right here. I just try to kill the minions as fast as possible. That's one thing that I see a lot of people do is instead of clearing the minions, they'll try to actually put down damage on the enemy champions. But if you put down damage on enemy champions, they're pretty much just gonna ignore you and keep attacking the turret. So you just need to clear the minions, because once the turret starts attacking them, that's when they're gonna run away. And one thing that I realized is that while they were pushing onto the turret, I probably could have stepped on Caitlyn's trap, and that would have caused the turret to start attacking her. Whether that would be worth it or not, I'm not sure, but it still would be like kind of funny, and it would get them off the turret faster. I hear my screen just went black. Okay, I got it back. Yeah. Akram comes in for a gank. I don't know. It's too crazy. I'm Thresh, I can survive, so. These guys are just trying to harass me, but really they're just being annoying, and I'm clearing the enemies. Too bad I wasn't able to save the turret. A lot of times I'll leave the turret if it's gonna go down, but I didn't feel too threatened. Ziggs comes in right here. It's time to get out of here, so throw down the box. He flashes in, gets hit by another box, but and another bouncing bomb. So that kind of sucked, but you know, oh well. Ziggs does get pretty fed in this game. So I got the Cage's Lucky Pick plus Philo Stone. Gives me lots of gold. And yeah, after that last Ziggs kill, I'm like, okay, I need to get a bulwark ASAP. That needs to be my next item. I start off with the null magic mantle just to nullify some of that damage that Ziggs is putting out. He's really the only person I'm worried about in this game. There, I'm just hopping bars push lane because we want to take this tower down. I V-pinged him right there because I wanted to go up and get some vision above here before we push any further. Varus thinks it's a good time to do dragon, and this is a really bad time to do dragon. We don't have any vision. Ziggs just disappeared from mid lane. I think he was probably coming down, which is why I was a little bit worried. So, but anyway, I have to kind of follow my ADC and help him out. And of course, Zyra and Caitlyn come around the corner.
An ally has been slain.
But I don't know, Zyra, she should have expected us to be in that bush. I don't know, like did she expect us to go all the way back to base? It's not really gonna happen. We weren't that low and we have pots. Zac is pinging like a madman, but I have great disengage, so I don't worry too much. Throw down my lantern in case somebody needs to escape. I flash away from Caitlyn because she was getting me pretty low. And that ended up getting Zac even further out of there, which is pretty cool. I still have health pot, and I know my team is coming around, so I stick around, see if I can land a hook or something. Also, Ziggs already uses ultimate, so I'm not too worried. We really don't want Malzahar to be down there, because there's like at least 2 people down there. But he ends up beating Hecarim and turns into a kill. I didn't really want anything to do with that, so I just threw my lantern down. I'm like, here's the lantern for you guys in case you want to get out. So next I get the health regen item. It's because I'm not really worried about burst, but I do end up getting pretty low, so I want that health regen. Jace is backing right there, so I throw out my lantern in case he needs to escape, which he really does right now. Throws down the acceleration gate, I E back. That's the great disengage that Thresh offers. Right now I know it's time to get out of here, so I put down the box, slow them, acceleration gate out, and we're out of there. Jace, Shock Blast, plus Malzahar, whatever Malzahar does, gets a kill on Zyra right there. She got blown up pretty good. And people are still fighting, so let's go back in. Bar's super aggressive. It ends up working out, luckily. I think if our enemy was a little bit better, like Bar's aggression probably wouldn't work out as well. Kill secured. So there's a couple of reasons I killed Caitlyn right there. One, because no, actually I just killed her for the lulz, because I don't think she was gonna get away from Zac. Cautious suggests I get Iceborne Gauntlet and Twin Shadows if it goes long enough. It doesn't go long enough for me to get those items. I probably could have gotten Twin Shadows, but I don't really know what it built out of. I like to try Iceborne Gauntlet first. Varus is right there like shooting the dragon. He really wanted the dragon. He ends up dying to it. TF uses ult, so I go in to protect Malzahar. Even though with that much health and right next to the turret, TF probably couldn't have done anything, so I think that was a bad TF ult. Wasn't really any reason to ult there. He was probably like trying to get Varus, but Varus died to the dragon anyway. So hanging out with my ADC again. Caitlyn sticks around way too long. Gets ulted by Varus and I fall up with the hook. Right there I was like trying to shield him forever. And then also the lantern will help him. In case we're gonna go in on Zyra, he can just click and go in on her. Hecarim is really wishing he didn't go into that bush. He dies, gets hooked by me, still scared. Thresh on a Ziggs. You don't want to be that Ziggs. Or Jace on a Ziggs rather. So right here, Zyra's hanging out. Saying hi. I really shouldn't have been there. And now we got the dragon. Yay! Finally! Woo! So go down back with my ADC, push the lane. We need to get towers. So I'm just gonna help him try to push as hard as he can. Caitlyn really shouldn't have stuck around there. A Q and ear and she blows up. Right there I wanted to go back. Varus is like, no, let's keep on going. We don't have vision on anybody, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna come down. Instead of going straight for DPS on the turret, I run up here to ward because I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna come down, so I won't have vision of them. Really? I probably should have warded both sides. That little bush right there. Because, let's see, yeah, Ziggs comes down from the right side, so you get a little bit less vision on him. I go straight for Ziggs at EM, push him back. And we need to get out of there, so I throw down the box. TF is coming in for Varus, and I do kind of a bad play right here. I should have E'd TF immediately, but I wanted Varus to get the kill. If I had ETF immediately, we may have possibly been able to get away, I'm not sure. Probably not, but either way, that was kind of a life or death situation, and in those, when it comes down to that, you just want to take down the threat as soon as possible. So that was kind of a little bit of a bad play on my part. But also Varus, like, I was trying to go back and he just wanted to keep going, but whatever. So there's a little bit of a lull in the action, but that won't last long. Cause, oh look who it is, it's Caitlyn again, gets hooked, max range, E back. Same combo. Hecarim's like, peace out. And Zach goes bouncing in. Right here, I flash and I Q, but just barely miss it. Like, I think my character started pathing backwards a little bit right there, so if he hadn't, I probably would have landed that. But, oh well. And it was kind of like a low chance that I would land that.
Killing spree.
Right there where that bush, I need to get us some vision because we're gonna be pushing this lane. That's one of the things that I do with the sight stone is I like to use it situationally, or I like to use it strategically rather. Basically, I put it wherever we need vision at the time. Like if we're pushing this lane, I'll use it to give us vision. I don't really like to use it for objectives like Dragon and Baron. I prefer a standalone ward for that because the Sightstone wards, they'll disappear if you use too many of them. And I don't want my Baron or Dragon ward to just suddenly disappear. Right there, we need to disengage and Malzahar does a great teleport in. And I hook Hecarim to secure the kill. And we turn that around and get a kill off of what was a pretty bad situation for us. But now it's time to disengage. Somebody's flanking around that side. Malzahar probably shouldn't go up that way. Well, I guess he wants to fight Zig, so never mind. TF comes down for Varus. I immediately E him. And I'm just trying to protect him. Varus lands a good ult. We take down TF. Twisted Fate is a little bit upset with me. Because I didn't let him kill my ADC. And I get a little bit of a congratulations from Lara, so that's nice. Thank you, Cryo Valor. Kate, what are you doing, Kate? Oh, and it's funny, like, just as they say I'm amazing, like, I get taken so low by minions right there. I thought that was pretty funny. And it's time to go back. Notice that we're 26 minutes in and I still don't have boots. Just take note of that. Get the Runic Bulwark, so that's pretty much GG for them. Once I have that item, I pretty much shut down most of their team.
Shut down.
Right now it's my first time doing Cautious build, which is Iceborne Gauntlet and the Twin Shadows. So I didn't really know the ingredients, so I clicked for Iceborne Gauntlet and I noticed that I can get armor, and that's awesome. Pinky Thresh is awesome Thresh, so I get some armor.
An ally has been slain.
And I just type I or 1? I don't know what that's about. Picked up a pink ward just in case I need it or whatever. Right here they're about to siege up this turret, so I just get ready to defend. Just gonna try to clear the minions as much as possible without taking too much poke. I kinda like troll Caitlyn right there a little bit. It's kinda funny. Doc is initiating like a boss. Ah, that hook is so close. Hecarim goes in, but he's too far ahead of his team, so they can't follow up immediately. Right here, hook in, throw down the box on everybody, and turn that fight around. I just try to lay down as much damage as possible because it looks like we have to ace them, so I just try to do as much damage as possible. Every auto attack counts in a fight like that. And like I said, we aced them. That was 5 for 1.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Right here I'm scrolling up to look at build it cautious just again. Make sure I'm buying the right thing. So I get the Glacial Shroud because after that last fight, I really think I need to be more tanky so I can possibly stay alive
Your team has destroyed an
if I do engage like that again. I sold my Philo Stone, I think. I got amplifying
Ally
tone.
has been slain.
I could have gotten Twin Shadows right there. I also could have gotten
Red
boots.
team has destroyed a turret.
So this is the point where I noticed that I don't have any boots. So I run out here, War Baron really fast. I go back to buy some boots. I'm gonna get Moby boots. Moby boots are really good on Thresh. Then he can get into wherever he needs to get to really fast and then land a hook. Sell off that pink ward. I guess I didn't need it after all. I could have thrown it down on Baron, but I didn't really want to go around to the other side of Baron and start clearing all the wards, because I just wanted to get back and get my boots as fast as possible. Because at this point in the game, I really did not think a Baron fight was going to break out. If it did, we would win. So because of my support runes and my lucky pick, I got the gold that I needed for the Moby boots by the time I got to the end of the day, so I ended up just being back to the town thing. And it looks like the other team is just falling apart right now. Apparently Caitlyn is going to report the whole team. And I think that's kind of funny. Caitlyn says that her team is playing poorly. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. And they're pretty much just arguing amongst each other, which is something I don't condone, but it's really funny when the enemy team's doing it. Zyra, for some reason, is on the outside of her base right here when we're on the inside of her base. So go figure, Hecarim is like, YOLO, I'm going in. Malzahar throws down his troll ult, and I secure the kill right there. Because I'm in support, and that's what support's supposed to do. Right there, I throw down my lantern to nullify a tower hit. It's pretty fun thing to do. Check this out. Max range hook on TF and just explodes. And that is pretty much GG. I hope you guys enjoyed this Bronze 1 Thresh play. Let me know how I did. If you have any comments, questions, leave them in the comment box. And please rate, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Victory!
Have a good day. Bye.